I need 700 Imperium total to get that 5th city that I want. Maybe this isn't a good idea. Hello everyone, my name is Grayson and welcome to episode 8 of this Let's Play of Age of Wonders 4 as Squat the Chicken and friends versus the apocalypse. We have pestilence, war, famine, and death. They are appearing in the order that I set them up, which is how I wanted them to, because that's the order they appear in the famous artwork piece. I wonder if that's also the order they appear in the Book of Revelations. Let me know in the comments if you know about that. That's the order they appear in the, like, in Wikipedia and in the article, the discussion about the piece of art that I used when I did the faction creation video. So maybe that is the order they appear in the Book of Revelations, and that's why the artist put them in that order. Anyway, on this episode, we're going to clean up some more neutrals, and then we're going to start. I think we want to start clearing, like, clear this one and grab it. We have to wait 2 turns to make a city. Oh my god, the city's growing so fast and eating all my territory. I bet he's going to try to take this. I got to go stand on that so he can't have it. Shoot, I just got to stand here. Sorry, Black Mana. I don't mean to be a jerk here, but like the whole point of me setting up this city was for this purpose, and I can't have you interfering. End turn. I intend to have all the Imperium. This is my Imperium. As long as I don't watch, their turns take less time. Don't watch. There we go. Don't watch unless I need to see what they're doing, which is mostly for enemies. War is role-playing as war by having a bunch of combats in between. Do we have eyes on any enemies yet? No, we're still safe. We might want sensing range. Oh, there's famine. Famine has a dark forge. Probably darkly forging everything but food. Yup. So let's see here. Where are we? Scald. Okay, so this is where I want to go. I also want to do this quest. I can't do it right now, though. I really need Imperium. This is driving me nuts. You guys are a bit weakened, but I don't see any reason. If I make an outpost here, I can't make one. But I wanted the mana node. The mana and the gold was more important than anything else. I don't need production on a... So I guess I could make my next... Oh, man. I can't make it here. That's a weird province. And I couldn't have done... Yeah, I don't think there was a way to do this, really, unfortunately. Draft is blocked in the coop for 2 turns, and I get 347 production. That seems fair. I'm not using the draft at the moment. That is awesome. I will take that. I got mana. Let's send off somebody who's a little bit faster to go and... Aha! Some monsters to fight. Give these guys 1 turn of recovery before I take that on, and then we'll explore a little more. We're out of movement anyway, so it's not like it's going to cost me much. So these guys are... You have experienced leader. Yes. You did not level up Ben the Balanced. I need you to level Spirit Orb. Do I want that? What about Ben? What about Lolo? Or Lolo? You've got the Druid Staff. The Sap Strength is pretty cool, though, considering that I just used the Hindering Blizzard for... how much do I get out of this? For each unit weakened. So I'm probably going to usually get 20 to 30% strengthened to then use this. I think I'd rather actually keep... I think this is actually better at the moment for you. I think it's probably worth actually holding onto this item. You usually lose the Unicorn Mount, but being able to summon a level 2 to 4 demon, tier 2 to 4, is pretty crazy. Rune leggings, sure. Ring of flanking, wand of rising undead. I think so. I think that's fair. So we need to make an army capable of taking out this silver shrine, which of course we may lose. I think it's probably 2 heroes. And what are my strongest units? Is Beetle? Maybe I should try to evolve one of these like the slither or the spider and then come back, because that would be tier 3s at that point. So I could go into the water. Maybe I do that. Maybe I'll do that, and I'll leave like this arbalist behind. Again, I have to block them from taking. I can't let them take the forbidden shrine. Is that one that you can take on without a fight? Hang on a second. I know the answer to this. I know the answer to this. I have a list right here that I stole from a friend. Okay. Wild speaker sort of sitting around, and we did get. So we have 69 production income, nice, but 274 surplus, and we can, excuse me, we can afford to build stuff. This is the turn I've got. Did that finish last turn? Maybe. That's annoying if it did and I could have boosted it. I bet it was. I bet I could have boosted it and had the Imperium this turn. Am I stupid today? Maybe. Oh, Wizard Forge. Wizard Tower Item Forge would be done immediately. But I'm still hoarding things. I don't think I'm ready to forge anything on account of only having 2 magic items. So my options are fairly limited compared to the cost of actually building this building, in my opinion. So let's go with this. Now this is going to happen instantly. Hurry production costs less, hurry recruitment costs less, unlocks the spell jammer, +1 province, annex range. This will let me start getting bastions. And I still have 50 production surplus. Now at this point, very little is boosted anymore. Shrine. I'm gonna get the stonemason. Now, why are these things costing me 50 billion to make? 800 production. Okay, well that one's fair. Prison cells, item forge, crypts, recall spell, channeling chamber. This gives casting. And a spell slot for storing things. That doesn't matter as much as this does. I think I'm probably okay at the moment. I don't have a crazy amount, but I'm not really like spamming. Shrine, a stonemason. I think I'll go with the stonemason for now. And then we'll be boosted. We can get another something next turn. Oh, I want to restore this because that province is. Oh my God, that's sorry. Turned my volume up earlier and I forgot. So this is forest. So this did actually boost this up. So this is now giving me 25 draft, which doesn't do anything right now, but obviously it will later. There anything else I need to fix that got ruined and I don't want it that way? Perhaps that one. It could, I mean, it would be a favor to either one of us. It is a quarry spot. And maybe, does he have quarries? He's got mines, he's got a quarry. No, he's fine. He's fine. Black mana's fine. I will restore it. It's probably more useful as a forest. Or, yeah, grassland forest, rocky. That'll be more useful for some of my special sites. Oh, I can actually grow right now. Oh, we want to go in the water. This guy's gobbling up this space, so I might want to grab a, let's see, what am I gonna, it's gonna be, foresters are gonna be harder to get once I get into the water and expand out this way, so I might want to grab foresters while I have the chance. I might just grab like this one just to make sure. I mean, like, I'm willing to share space, but not like the provinces adjacent to my city. I think I deserve to own those ones. Thank you. Are we building walls? Not yet. Cue that up. Get you over there. So we've got a lot of prospecting to do. Go over here, get a little vision. Production. Love to see it. Who got that? This one did. Perfect. A little bit more. Spider hatchling bell. That's a fun item. Spawns a random tier 1 spider. 13 turns to increase hero cap. I may eventually pay for more if I can afford it. Let's send you down here. You wait there, please. Just wait a second. Yeah, I could have boosted that last turn and made that city. That's my bad. Can't spend that. I don't have a city slot, actually, either, so I guess it didn't matter. So 200, and it only takes 1 turn. So I do need 500 Imperium to get this next one. But I really want to get this city so I can start grabbing these. There's 3 Ancient Wonders for me to grab. This one gives you draft gold. This one's going to be mana and mana, just mana. Obviously, they all give Imperium. And this one gives food and production. So I get everything. This city will just make everything. If it gets really big, that would be awesome. Famine has returned to Limos. And then we'll in turn. I think that might be a bastion. Yeah, it is. It's a little dangerous. It's my own people, so they're gonna have. Now I can pay them off as well and not have to fight them. I think I've made my stance clear on this before, but like, it's weird to me that these are like veterans of my military. Like that's literally what the troublesome veterans, and like my response is like to kill them because they dared ask for their benefits that they were promised when they joined the military. It feels really bad considering like how that sometimes is a point of contention in United States politics, is how veterans are not always treated well. So I don't like to do the one where you just fight them, the option, because it feels like kind of real, you know, for actual veterans, you know, and I've had, you know, military in my family history and stuff, so I feel like feel kind of bad to just be like, why don't you shut up? Shut up and get out of here. So, I'm not gonna do that. Work camp. Okay, so here is where we want to go, up to here. Go ahead and group these up because the auto combat gets confused. That pig is definitely oh, slip away, I bet, is what saved him. I was gonna say there's no way that one survives, and he wouldn't have. Punisher Halberd. Oh, there's something from my melee character I'm gonna be building. Take reward. I will go ahead and send this little guy off just to scout out a little bit. Looks like there's nothing over here, so we're gonna return to the mainland, or should I go? Oh, stuff going on down here. I think we'll sail the coast. Deal with some of this troublesome stuff on the way. I think you guys will just take an extra turn to get there because I really need you guys to not be at 1 health for you to be useful. Let's queue up another animal. Spamming animals while I wait on getting bastions and stuff. So you go in the water. Perfect. I think we'll go ahead and take this fight over to here as well before they get any stronger. Let's just double check what's here. Okay, so there's a couple more units that were hidden. Might give them the animals since they're not quite full, and they've got 2 heroes. You guys are getting close to evolving. Just prospect the things closest to the enemy first so they don't get me. War Shaman also has Draconic Vitality. Surprising to see Pestilence's units so healthy. But I guess he's not bringing Pestilence to himself. Bringing Pestilence to everyone else. There's a death unit who is following me, so I need to get to... If I go to here... I can prospect and I'm still safe. Nope, I can't prospect because I've already done that one. So let's go to here. Hopefully we can avoid this unit. Blacksmith. Monolith, blacksmith. Blacksmith will just turn into food because we won't need the whatever. I should probably make more units, but I'm enjoying my boon of resources I'm getting right now. The coop. So I need a third farm and a third quarry to get like all the basic stuff that I want. I can also grab a conduit or a research post. Let's go grab a research post. That's done soon. And then I'll look and see if I want to build any of these. Oh, thanks, bud. I do need to deal with the cove either way. It's expanding straight into my city. Go check this out while I'm up here. Just waiting on these 4 horsemen goobers to go. I don't know what else is over here. I might make a sea army or something at some point, just to deal with that kind of stuff. I think that's good enough. They'll heal a little bit as we go. An animal down here. Nope, further down. Here it is. We got a wyvern fledgling. That's perfect. Perfect for me. They're dragons and evolution units and animals. The best of all worlds. Helmet. Nope, no evolution yet. We're still waiting. We're close. Gosh, if I wait, I'm gonna have to give the experienced leader back to these animals because this is taking too long. Oops. And then let's go find something to kill. Misguided. Okay. Oh, here. Oh. Your so-called benevolence only makes you weak. I will prove to the people of Pitchvek and everyone in this realm that there's no such thing as right and wrong, only strength and weakness. You are at war with Pitchvek. How strong are they? 14 pop. I could try to force them. Ooh, I would gain 1 step. What does this do? Oh, I would weaken my dragon. But I could try to intimidate him with a 60% chance into making peace with me because he's scared. I have never seen this option. How have I never seen this? I think I'm just going to kill him. I don't know if I'm strong enough yet, but I actually do just need the experience, so I don't super care. So let's see here. We've got a group of animals. I think I'll grab... Oh, I do need this. This will take 3 turns. Orders required. So we've got our scout that returned. Where do I want to send you? Honestly, maybe back out into the ocean. There's... I think I want to get a lay of the land up here without having my actual forces have to deal with it. Oh yeah, let's check on this scout. Yeah, I'm being fun. Uh-oh, this one just joined the enemy. I cannot escape. So let's go out with a prospect bang. Here we go. Orders required. Let's get a little more prospecting. There's some units. So they have a plague serpent. How appropriate. And a slither hatchling with blight damage. How thematic. Pestilence knows what's up. Pestilence knows how I play my games. Call of the Wild. Friendly animal and cavalry in a 1 hex radius gain bolstered defense and strengthened. That is a spell that could be useful for a lot of the game because better animals just get better damage. But the nymph is obviously great as a later game support unit, and I might grab that. I'll grab it when it shows up again, but it may not. What do we have here? Oh, the academy. Yeah, I'm trying to speed my way over to bigger dragons because that's sort of like what the thing is about, and it would be fun. Wildlife Sanctuary. We're trying to get down into here first. So we need to grow. So I've got about as much food as I can get. Let's just grab the... I'll grab the ballista towers. Let's just not get totally surprised if we do somehow get attacked. I do need dig eventually, but I'm like, I need 700 Imperium total to get that 5th city that I want. Maybe this isn't a good idea. Blacksmith is draft. Yeah, I think so. Is this the other people? No. Where's that? I think it was Stricklet, right? Was a different race, different culture? Mortal Champions, yeah. These guys have honor blades. I wonder if any of these are useful for me. What would this do for me? Not a ton. They are cool looking. No one's gonna deny that. Line shot. What about their tier 2s? Valve Keepers, the legs. I do think these are possibly the best supports in the game, or one of the best. On account of a 1 hex radius, 25 heal at a 4 range. It's a full action, but I mean, that's awesome. It's very flexible. And then this ability is awesome. And then, of course, this one can remove positive stats. I think this is a fantastic support unit. There's probably, obviously, arguments for other ones, but this is like one of my favorite support units in the game. I should maybe think about buying these instead of my own. Maybe. They do heal big AoEs, and they don't require you to lose your bolstered defense to do so. Yeah. Let's do that. And then this, you know, we'll see what our enemies end up doing, but if we start seeing... Wow, they're so thin. If we start seeing spirit damage, or we start seeing... Oh, we're doing blight. Oh, only strife is fire. Well, I did not know... Hang on a second. I didn't know that. Oh, what's the other one do? Culture units. Seal bearer. Harmony is blight and spirit. Strife is fire and spirit. Righteousness is just spirit. I had no idea. Attacking enemy restores 5 hit points on hit. At the start of the turn, sustain damage. Attacking this unit deals 4 extra blight damage. Well... start of the turn... These are totally... I had no idea. That's awesome. God, I love that kind of stuff. It's the kind of thing that people complain about sometimes that I see, is that they wish there was more differentiation in cultural units and or more options. And I do think that that's a step in the right direction, is having 3 versions of each thing. And I love what they did with Mystic, and obviously this the way it what's it called? Honor Sworn, Oathbound, whatever they're called. That's awesome. Yeah, that'd be great to have that for all of them. Imagine Industrious having that too, like having a magic focus, like a mana focus Industrious, maybe even converting. Imagine like converting some of the cost of their buildings from gold to mana or something. Like we're building buildings with enchanting instead. Just like things like that. So it would be so fun to do. I know it's a lot to ask, of course, but change of heart. You are currently a glory seeker. You want to personally slay a legendary rank unit. That's going to be hard to do. What's a steward? Grow govern city. Oh, yes, we're going to do that because that city is going to be this is our coastal city that's going to be growing as big as possible. Let's grab that, because then we're going to need a tavern. Oh, I see. Well, we'll stop healing once we hit the mainland. I don't want to raid, because I'm not the bad guy here. They don't own the land here, which is great for me. have this up next, and then we'll start on probably just another animal. We're going to spam random animals into these stacks until they're strong enough to take out a city. I don't see a problem with that. What's here? Fishing ground. I'm never going to have that. So we want to get, yeah, we want to head pretty much right down to this because they're starting to roam. They're going to go for my, yeah, they're going to go for that. Let's not get attacked though, unless everybody's together. You can be late to the party, it doesn't matter. Okay. We're doing on time. We're good. Oh, pestilence is chasing me down a little bit. Let's get over to here. Chest pate of vitality. They didn't kill me. Where'd that unit go? Maybe they couldn't see me for some reason. Oh, there's marauders now attacking this city. Cool. Again, we're trying to grow into this forest and then build a wildlife sanctuary here. I think that would be great. We got some basic walls here. And Hala can annex another province. Let's see if we've got any cool resources to head towards. We've got this puppy up here, but I may not be able to... Oh no, I'm 2 away from it still because of this little divide right here. Right here we've got an iron deposit, and here's a mine we could build, or I'm sorry, a whatever you call it. You know what I'm talking about? This requires a research post. Research post. Let's see what happens over here. Look at that. Didn't see those units there. Oh, okay, they've got a fair bit here. Sorry, I'm gonna do it manually. Just try to escape real quick. I don't trust the auto combat to actually try to escape. I have no idea if they do, or if they try to fight. Nope, dead. Goodbye. That's why you got to make your scouts from Stricklet down below, because they always escape if they retreat. Not sure why. It's a very strong power, in my opinion. Primal Bond. Oh, it's one of these. Wyvern fledglings are magnificent creatures, my merrymaker, the chairwoman says with a caring smile. Did you know about their place of origin? There's so much to learn from bonding with the animals of the wild, and we pony farriers nurture all of them with great passion. Is this the one that makes my cities happier if I have... Okay. Cities gain +5 city stability for each friendly animal unit within their domain. Up to +30, but we might -20 if there's no animal. I think this one's pretty good. You just stick an animal unit in each city's domain and just like a tier 1 and just leave it there. I think this is fine. I think this is also quite thematic because we love animals. I don't want to... Yeah, let's just take it. I think that stuff's interesting. So we do have to fix that like right away because we're gonna be losing happiness here. So what we need to do is quickly grab a couple of basic... Let's see, what's the cheapest? 6 and 3, 6 and 3. They're probably all going to be that. 6 and 3. Slithers will be more expensive because they're skirmishers and they can get other random stuff. 9. That's just gold. I think it's probably better to do just some shitty little spiders. Maybe piglets. Yeah, everybody wants bacon in their city borders. You don't have an animal. You don't have an animal. They're upset about it. I could build a slither real quick just to... And then just use it somewhere and then replace it later. You need an animal. And I don't think this city gets it because it's not mine. Yeah, because this is Immortal Champions, whereas my faction should have that. Where is that now? Aha! Destiny traits, Mark of the Otter. Okay, so they don't have it. Okay, that makes sense. Where'd those guys go? Just be careful here because hello. What's here? Fishing ground. I could stand to get a bit of experience on the way. Free experience. In fact, you guys could even stand in the borders and heal. I could have this guy start the fight. I'll be good. I'll be a good guy. There we go. Then we'll be full health for next turn. Go to the Forsaken Cove. I think I should be able to just get all the way over there. These guys aren't even wounded, so I'm going to have them go as close as possible. Oh, shit. Oh, no. They've got the ghost ships and the Banshees. They're already out. No. Okay, let's change. Let's get this racial transformation. Oh, there's a lot of weird birds in my backyard. Ah! No. No, no. Oh, God. Oh, that is the world. Oh, no. No, what have I done? They look hideous. Oh, God. Somebody save me from this. Okay, we're out of time. I gotta end this episode. Oh, God, what have I done? Okay. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're going to go clear out this infestation, and then I think I'm going to take these armies and we're going to march this away, stopping by for this quest, and then I think it's time to start probing the front lines here between these cities, because obviously pestilence and death are encroaching for sure. There were armies of pestilence here, like, not army, well, it's like 1.5 stacks, but that's enough to start doing some stuff, and I don't want Black Mana to be caught off guard. How strong is he? I see he's rocking a lot of tier 1 still. No shade. I'm also rocking some shitty animals. You've got your starting Dragoon. Nope, this isn't your starting one, or it would have some experience. You started with a cannon, that's right. I wonder if they lost that cannon. They may have lost that cannon somewhere along the way. I don't see it anywhere. Looks like Immortalis is moving out. Sarah's got some archers, apparently. Lots of archers. Do you have anything on them? Frost arrows and living shadow. That's not bad. That's not bad. This makes everybody's life hell, living shadows, I have to say. Because then they can come up here, they hit the archer, they get blinded, and then the archer can just walk away. That's pretty fantastic. Good job, Sarah. Turns out you're not terrible when you can expand beyond 1 hex in your capital. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my Ignoth the Warped campaign, which is like 1 or 2 before 3 before this. I have no idea. That one, Sarah, had the most tragic capital city of all time. Where are your other cities? Now, hang on a second. That's right. You are underground, so you're going to have 1, 2 down here. Okay. This city sucks. What are you people doing? This is the... I'm going to have to handle this myself. I'm going to have to conquer my allies. I'm kidding. Anyway, what were we doing ending the episode? Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check the link below for my Patreon if you want to support the channel. And I will see everybody in the next episode.